They were once the smooth voices behind our favorite slow jams and dance floor anthems. But some legends just don't know when to hang up the mic. From faltering live vocals to albums nobody asked for, we're counting down 15 R&B icons who really should consider retirement. Starting with a name that may surprise you. Number 15, Keith Sweat, the slow jam king who's slowing down too much. Keith Sweat built his legacy with a whisper and a wine glass in hand. His 1987 debut, Make It Last Forever, turned him into the godfather of New Jack Swing. I need it right now. For a while, everything he touched oozed sensuality and heartbreak. But these days, it's more like auto-tune and awkward stage moves. Sweat has been trying to ride his 90s wave into the streaming era. Releasing albums like Playing for Keeps and doing Instagram interviews that go viral for all the wrong reasons. His vocal chops aren't what they used to be, and when he leans into modern production, it feels out of touch with what made him timeless. Once, he made crowds sway with a single note. Now, his live performances sound more like karaoke with backup dancers. Fans respect the legacy, but many are quietly hoping he'll bow out with grace before the nostalgia turns sour. And if you thought that one stung, wait till you hear who's next. Number 14, Sisqó, the dragon has run out of fire.
Handle it, so you're shaking that thing like who's the ish with a look in your eyes so devilish.
When Thong Song dropped in 1999, Sisqó became the bleach blonde spark plug of every party. With his wild charisma and powerful vocals, he brought Dru Hill and solo R&B into the MTV spotlight.
So scandalous, and I know handle it, and she's shaking that thing like who's the ish.
But it's been a long time since he had a hit that wasn't riding on pure nostalgia. These days, Sisqó seems stuck in the same leather pants he wore back in 2000. His recent work like Genesis in 2019 barely made a ripple.
Truck, that's like what, baby, move your butt.
And his performances often feel like he's trying to summon energy that just isn't there anymore. The voice? It's still strong in flashes, but the magic is faded. And even his die-hard fans can't ignore the disconnect between the dragon's past and present.
Listen, said I like the way.
It's time for the man who once danced on rooftops to step off the stage and let the legend rest. If that felt like a burn, just wait till we get into number 13, a true R&B heavyweight whose time might be up. Number 13, R. Kelly. Talent wasted, legacy tarnished.
Babe, it's telling me you won't be, babe.
There was a time when R. Kelly was untouchable in the R&B world. From Bump and Grind to I Believe I Can Fly, his songwriting and vocal abilities were second to none.
And I'm gonna be right there for you, baby.
He crafted hits that defined slow jams for an entire generation. But that legacy now lives under a dark, irreversible shadow. Legal battles, disturbing revelations, and criminal convictions have dismantled his career beyond repair.
Turn down the light.
Despite his undeniable talent, the industry and fans have turned away, and rightfully so. His name is more associated with courtrooms than concert stages, and the music now bows with discomfort. This isn't about declining talent. It's about the fact that there's no road back. Retirement isn't just suggested, it's mandatory. R. Kelly's catalog may remain on playlists, but his presence in the R&B world is a chapter best closed for good. If that one was heavy, get ready to be shocked by who lands at number 12. Number 12, Bobby Brown, the king of stage needs a rest.
Oh yes.
Bobby Brown once ruled the charts and the tabloids. As New Edition's breakout star, he gave R&B an edge that was as infectious as it was unpredictable. His Don't Be Cruel era made him a solo force, blending soul, funk, and attitude like nobody else.
You will be there every step I make.
But decades later, the spark has dimmed. Bobby's more recent performances are often strained, his dance moves slowed to a shuffle, and his voice lacks the energy that once thrilled arenas. Health issues and personal struggles have taken their toll, and though the spirit remains, the body can't keep pace. He's a survivor, no doubt, and deserves credit for outlasting many expectations. But when fans show up, they want the fire of 1988, not the ghost of it. At this point, even loyal supporters would rather see Bobby Brown enjoy his well-earned rest than watch the struggle play out on stage. Now, if you think that was hard to hear, number 11 is a beloved crooner whose time may have come and gone. Number 11, Charlie Wilson, still smooth, but it's time to slide.
Was rolling in my car when I pulled up at the mall, couldn't find a place to park.
Charlie Wilson's voice is velvet dipped in honey, and for decades, it carried the Gap Band and later his solo career to soulful heights. With hits like There Goes My Baby, Uncle Charlie redefined second acts in R&B.
Destiny only is one for me, there go my baby.
His comeback was legendary, proving that maturity and style could still move the charts. But lately, the energy is different. Though he's still respected and polished, the newer material feels more formulaic and less inspired.
There she go, there she go, there she go, yeah.
His live shows, once electric with soul and charisma, now show signs of slowing down. The wardrobe is sharp, the voice still golden, but the fire is flickering. Nobody wants to remember a legend looking winded under the spotlight.
That's what you are to me, my destiny, my destiny, my destiny, yeah.
Charlie's earned his flowers, and then some. But maybe it's time to take that final bow while the love is loud and the groove still echoes. And speaking of echoes, number 10 is someone whose sound once ruled airwaves but now struggles to stay relevant. Number 10, Babyface, the quiet storm that's losing steam. Few names in R&B carry as much weight as Babyface. As a songwriter, producer, and silky smooth performer, he helped shape the sound of the 80s and 90s. From Whip Appeal to Every Time I Close My Eyes, he made romantic ballads feel like soul sermons. But lately, even the master of quiet storms seems stuck in cruise control. His newer material hasn't captured the same emotional punch, and collaborations feel more like exercises in nostalgia than fresh statements. His voice remains pleasant, but the urgency, the passion, the innovation, it's no longer at the forefront. Fans still adore him, and rightfully so. But as a performer, the sparkle is fading. Babyface will always be royalty in R&B's kingdom. But even kings know when to leave the stage with grace. Think we're being too harsh? Wait until you see who's coming in at number 9. An icon who keeps performing, even if nobody's really asking for it. Number 9, Ginuwine. The ride's over, pony's tired. When Pony dropped in 1996, Ginuwine redefined sultry R&B. With Timbaland's futuristic production and his magnetic stage presence, he rode that wave straight to the top.
I'm just a dancer. I'm looking for a partner.
His moves were smooth, his voice was butter, and fans couldn't get enough of his raw charisma. But time waits for no man. In recent years, Ginuwine's live performances have been more viral for the wrong reasons than for vocal finesse. A few awkward falls, missed notes, and choreo misfires have painted a rough picture. The effort is there, but the execution has been, well, let's just say the pony's limping. He's tried to recapture the magic, but it's clear the ride is winding down. Rather than risk becoming a parody of his former self, fans would rather remember Ginuwine as the smooth operator who once ruled the stage, not the one barely keeping up with it. Now, if that one stung, brace yourself. Number 8 is a singer whose legacy is monumental, but the performances aren't holding up anymore. Number 8, Patti LaBelle, a voice of power that needs a pause.
If we are one big family, no one will have to.
Patti LaBelle is R&B royalty, a powerhouse vocalist whose range and emotion could part clouds. From If Only You Knew the New Attitude, her voice was thunder wrapped in silk.
You know that what we dream all can.
And her presence on stage was pure gospel-infused electricity. But even icons have limits. Patti, now in her late 70s, has given us everything: years of vocal excellence, emotional depth, and cultural impact. However, recent performances often show a trembling edge to that once flawless voice. Notes go missing, energy fades quickly, and the high-flying vocal gymnastics that once dazzled now land unevenly. No one questions her contribution to music. She's one of the greats, but even legends deserve to rest. It's time to let the legacy shine without trying to chase former glories. Patti's earned the standing ovations. Now, maybe it's time to enjoy them from the front row. And up next at number 7 is a performer who once defined cool, but lately, it's been more cold than smooth. Number 7, DeBarge. The high notes have fallen low.
Feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness.
DeBarge brought elegance and falsetto finesse to the 1980s. As the shining voice behind Rhythm of the Night and All This Love, he stood out for his smoothness in an era of funk and flash.
Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Listen to the
His angelic tone and soft touch became a signature sound for romantic R&B lovers. But today, the charm has worn thin. L's battles with addiction, long industry absences, and faltering performances have taken their toll. His once pristine vocals now struggle to stay afloat live, and though fans root for him, it's clear the years have weighed heavy on his gifts. Watching L try to reclaim his spark feels like watching a candle flicker against the wind. He gave us beauty and soul, but the high notes just don't soar like they used to.
Everybody dance to the beat of the rhythm of the night.
It may be time for him to step away from the mic and let the memory of that sweet falsetto stay untarnished. And if that felt tender, just wait until we revisit a legend who practically invented smooth yet now can barely deliver it. Number 6, Smokey Robinson, the poet of Motown, losing his verse.
If I could feel her warm embrace.
Smokey Robinson is the architect of lyrical romance. His pen built Motown's emotional heartbeat, and his voice carried hits like Tracks of My Tears and Ooh Baby Baby across generations. Smokey was elegance in motion, the soul of a simpler, sweeter time.
There's nothing I wouldn't do.
But lately, the performances feel more like recitations than revelations. At 80 plus, Smokey still graces stages, but the delicate tone that once fluttered like silk now sounds strained. His storytelling charm remains, but vocally, the magic is slipping. Recent material leans into adult contemporary territory, but lacks the spark of his classic era.
See her again.
We'll always cherish Smokey's impact. He made Motown poetic, but instead of chasing modern relevance or stretching a tired voice, it may be time to leave the stage lit with history rather than dimmed by decline. If these legends brought back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us keep the soul alive. And stick around. We've still got 5 more names who may need to bow out while the love's still strong. Number 5. Aaron Hall, the voice that got left in the 90s. Aaron Hall was once described as the second in coming of Teddy Pendergrass, with a church-born voice full of fire and emotion. As the frontman of Guy, he helped pioneer the New Jack Swing movement alongside Teddy Riley. The tracks like Let's Chill and I Miss You captured raw vulnerability with a gospel-trained edge. You can put all the other guys all on the shelf. But today, Aaron's performances are more chaos than clarity. His erratic live vocals, shaky stage presence, and confrontational social media moments have become the main headlines. It's not just the voice that's faltered, it's the focus, the control, and the consistency that once made him a standout. Yeah, baby. There's no denying his impact, but trying to hold on with unpredictable shows and half-hearted comebacks is wearing thin. Fans want to remember the soul preacher, not the struggling echo of one. Aaron, it might be time to hang it up and let the legacy shine without the missteps. Now, prepare yourself because number 4 is a name that once defined the soundtrack to summer nights and romantic drives. Number 4, I'll Be Sure. From sexy swoon to sluggish croon. When Night and Day hit in 1988, I'll Be Sure brought a new flavor to R&B. His brand of romantic, smooth-talking soul with that signature unibrow charm made him a star. He wasn't the most powerful singer, but his vibe was magnetic, his tone unique, and the ladies loved him. But time has not been kind to his voice or his live delivery. Health struggles in recent years have slowed him down. And when he's tried to return to the stage or the studio, it hasn't landed well. The charisma is there in spirit, but the performance can't back it up anymore. There's deep respect for his contributions. Especially for helping pave the way for alternative R&B vocalists. But when every performance feels like a reminder of what used to be, maybe it's best to leave fans with those golden memories of late-night love songs. And just wait until we get into number 3, a beloved vocal icon whose magic may have finally faded from the stage. Number 3, Ron Isley, the gentleman of soul who needs his rest. Ron Isley is the very definition of smooth. As the velvet-voiced frontman of the Isley Brothers, he helped craft one of the most legendary catalogs in R&B history. From Between the Sheets to For the Love of You, his voice became the sound of romance, maturity, and eternal cool. But now in his 80s, that golden tone is starting to lose its luster. Ron still tours and records, but his live shows are noticeably slower. his vocals often carried by background singers and his stage presence more ceremonial than soulful. He's earned the adoration, the Grammys, the legacy, but continuing to perform feels more like obligation than passion. No one wants to remember Ron Isley as the man who overstayed his time. His musical resume is untouchable, but for the sake of preserving that brilliance, maybe it's time he takes the well-deserved curtain call. If that one had you feeling emotional, number 2 is a voice that once shook the heavens but now struggles to reach the stars. Number 2, Stevie Wonder, a genius whose voice has grown weary. Stevie Wonder is more than an artist, he's a cultural treasure, the mind behind songs in the key of life, superstition, and lately shaped not just R&B, but American music itself. His songwriting, vocals, and musicianship changed lives, moved mountains, and scored generations of love and pain. But in recent years, Stevie's live vocals have dulled. The highs don't soar, the improvisations don't hit. And there's a weariness to his delivery. Health challenges have added strain, and his once bursting energy feels labored. Fans still show up in reverence, but often leave feeling like they've witnessed a memory fading in real time. It's painful to say because Stevie means so much, but maybe it's time to honor the gift he gave us by letting him rest. The legacy is already written in platinum, in Grammys, in hearts worldwide. He doesn't need to prove anything more. But trust me, nothing will prepare you for number 1. A household name who keeps going and going, even when it might be better to stop. Number 1, Lionel Richie, Still Dancing on the Ceiling. Come on and sing along. We're going to. But the floor's calling, Lionel Richie is a legend. From his Commodore's days to solo smashes like All Night Long and Hello, he became the face of crossover soul pop. See how we play. His songwriting touched hearts across generations, and his smooth charm made him a global star. But lately, the performances feel like shadows of past glory. His voice, once silky and effortless, now strains on the high notes. Jamming in the street all night long. Yeah. The stage energy is dialed back, and even die-hard fans admit the shows lean heavily on nostalgia more than vocal power. As an American Idol judge, his charisma shines, but as a touring artist, it feels like he's holding on to a chapter that's already closed. There's no shame in stepping away at the top. Lionel has nothing left to prove. He lit up dance floors, wedding aisles, and lonely nights for decades. But instead of pushing through fading moments, maybe it's time he says goodbye. Not with a falter, but with a smile. From crooners who ruled slow jams to falsetto kings and Motown poets, these artists helped shape R&B into the soulful force we still feel today. But even legends deserve a break. Thanks for joining us on this honest stroll through the twilight of soul. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next countdown. Up next, the Unforgettable 15, underrated R&B albums from the 80s that you should know. Click that end screen and let's rewind the magic together.